welcome to the channel Enlighten Me Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on the channel and joining me for your monthly reading, your monthly zodiac reading for April 2023. We have a lot happening in the month of April, and we have so much that has happened around the world that I wanted to take this opportunity to chat with you and give you a little insight to what is going to be happening astrologically for the month of April. April is really going to kick off quite a number of things for the year to come. And, we really had kind of a peaceful constellation period from January through March. But now April is here, it's ready to shake things up. And for some of us, it's going to shake things up very, very well. For others of us, we just going to weather the storm. So I took some notes here because when I say there's a lot, there's a lot. And I really just want you to be aware before we even get into the month of April. Some of you might get this on April 1st or April 2nd, but it's not a joke. So, okay, so full moons, what do we have in April? We'll have a full moon on April 5th in Libra. We'll have a new moon on April 19th in Aries. So those of you with the full moon in Libra, this is really going to be a time for you to really get your perspective and get into alignment of what it is you want to attain, what it is you're looking to achieve for 2023. And that will be the point where we really start to put things into action and move forward. And that's going to be for many of us. You're pre-planning, you're planning, and then, April 5th starts to hit, and it's like, okay, you're done planning. It's time to move. It's time to go. Let's go. Let's do this, right? New moon in Aries, fiery, impulsive, tumultuous type of energy. So, some of us may be feeling very anxious. Some of us may be feeling like, we're on top of the world and we're confident and we're ready to go. Some of us may just feel a whole mix of emotions and things that are happening here in this moon energy. And, like I said, some of us will just have to weather the storm. The other big thing happening here is we're going to have the start of our eclipse season, which will be starting in April. So April 20th, we will have our first solar eclipse of the year of 2023. I'm not sure if it's going to be our only eclipse, but I know it's our first solar eclipse. And so just be prepared during this time for big changes. I know many of us have been experiencing huge, unusual changes in the weather. And I feel like with the eclipse coming here in April as well, that may soften some of what we have been feeling in nature. As far as the weather is concerned as well. The next eclipse will be on May 5th, where we will have a full lunar eclipse. And during that time, we may, that's the moment when life experiences, major life changes start to, come into fruition. Births, marriages, deaths, any huge life change, expectancy may happen around this time or shortly thereafter. Fun, we have Mercury going into retrograde right after the eclipse. So you're like, go, 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 go. And then it's like, whoop, you get whipped back around just like a rubber band. You're like, what the hell happened, right? So we're going to have Mercury in retrograde from April 21st to the May the 18th. Okay. Now, we all know how that goes. Many of us, where we thought we closed the energies to a particular door, particular person, or particular situation, that has the, it can always come back around. You may be tested. You may be learning the lesson that you thought you may have learned, but you didn't. So look for that to come around, middle closing of the month with Mercury retrograde. So we also have Venus moving into Taurus on April the 7th, moving into Taurus, which is square with Saturn. Now, I know, and I really want to mention this, if you don't know yet, if you don't pay attention to your finances, now is the time to truly start paying attention, because we are going to move into a huge, I want to say rift, but shift, a very big shift. I know they've already started feeling it in the UK. They've already started feeling it in the Philippines. This banking industry has really, in many ways, failed. Okay, and they're really trying behind the scenes to put band-aids and, assure us that everything is going to, remedy itself. But when Venus moves into Taurus and square Saturn, this is a really big indication that you really need to keep an eye on your finances. Look at those finances, look at your banking, look at your investments, make sure you're secure, make sure your banking institutions' investments are secure as well. I can't stress that enough. Because from now until the next 3 years, we'll definitely start to see a very big shift in the financial institutions and in the, the currency, cash currency. That was like the old ages. Nobody carried cash anymore, but now it's going to be at the point where you will need to have some cash on hand. So very important there for all of you. In case you missed it, we had 5 planets that aligned here on March the 28th, 29th, and 30th, I believe. Some of us couldn't see all of them. I believe we couldn't see Uranus. But it was a very beautiful viewing. If you got a chance to go outside and see it, if you had a telescope, it's something that doesn't happen very often. But it was very nice to see, and this is what I'm talking about. All of our planets are moving, shifting, getting into their houses where they're going to be stationary for some time. So one other thing I want to mention, I know it's a lot, and we're done with the astrological part. Now we're going to talk about the channel a little bit. So I have, I see all these other channels where people are giving giveaways and prizes, and, I really want to do something like that for all of you. I want to thank all of you for tuning into the channel. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I am so grateful for that, for you sharing, for you subscribing, for your likes, your comments. I love that all of you participate. The contest that I have kind of come up with is a little different. It's not usual like you will see on other channels, but it really resonates with me. So I raised 3 boys, and mother-son relationships are very different. And we have our own language, and our own language is using movie quotes. We'll quote The Godfather, or we'll quote 16 Candles, or, and my kids have watched all these movies. So, because we're huge movie buffs. So if you hear me say a movie quote during your reading, please place the movie that the quote is from in the comments below, and you will be in the drawing for a gift card prize. And we'll get that to you. The drawing is going to be on April 20th. So stay alert during those readings because I love to use movie quotes. All right. Now to the last piece of this intro, and I saved it for last because I knew that I would get very emotional. And see, it's already starting. So, as I've mentioned, we've had quite a lot going on in the world today. With the weather, with people losing their homes, the tornadoes that ripped through Mississippi and Alabama, people who lost their homes, people who have lost their lives. And then to add to that, we as a nation suffered a terrible loss of 3 9-year-old children and 3 adults due to another school shooting. I don't want you to lose faith. I don't want you to lose hope. We will rise above. We will continue to pray and to send love. And if you can, send your donations as much as possible to those in Mississippi and Alabama. Also, do what you can, what you feel in your heart is right regarding our gun control, our gun lobbying situation, so that we don't have any more loss of life where our children are concerned. I have an 8-year-old granddaughter and I have a 10-year-old grandson. So this hit very, very close to home for me. And I can't even imagine what those parents are going through. I mourn with them and the teachers and the principals and the school leaders and the custodian that gave their life for those children. And this is way too soon after our Uvalde school shooting that happened here in Texas. I don't know when it's going to end, and I don't know if we can put an end to it, but we can surround each other with love, and we can reach out to each other as much as possible to give a helping hand, speak to each other, love on each other, and just be nice, be kind, because you never know what someone is going through. And if you need some professional help or counseling, please reach out to your nearest center, your nearest friend, family member. Reach out to me and I promise you I will respond, because no one should be having to go through what all of these people are going through at the moment. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for letting me have my emotional moments, and let's get ready for your readings for April 2023. Hugging each and every one of you out there, grace, mercy, and love, and I hope that we can continue to bond as we continue to grow this channel. Stay tuned, everybody. Hello, Tarot Tribe. Welcome to the channel. Let's get started. Oops. We got to put Virgo out here. I forgot my little Virgo sign, my Virgos. Let's get started with your monthly April 2023 reading. I hope you had a chance to listen to the intro, because I announced the movie competition or drawing that I will be having. So if you hear movie quotes during this reading, please be sure to name that movie in the comments below, and you will be entered for a gift card drawing. You'll be entered for a gift card drawing. So there you have it. Let's get started. I'm going to start with my Moonology deck. We're going to pull past energy, present energy from this deck, and then we'll pull your spread. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance. Messages for my Virgos. What is their past energy for Virgos? One more, please. What is the present energy for my Virgos in the month of April 2023? Thank you, Spirit. Sorry. That was kind of, I just had an emotional moment and I had to pull myself together. So sorry about that. All right, let's go. All right, just looking for my drink. All right, Virgos, I'm tuning into you. I'm tuning into my beautiful Virgos. All right, a full moon in Aries. Woo! If you listen to the intro, we're about to have this full moon in Aries. Okay, so this is for your past energy. It says, cool your emotions. And for present energies, we have first quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. Okay, so what I feel has transpired here in the past is I feel like you are moving into some energy rather quickly. If you know Aries, Aries is a very fast-paced type of energy. They have to learn patience. They're not born with it at all. They want everything done yesterday. So you're having to learn to cool your emotions here. Slow down, pull back just a little bit, and see how things transpire. Hold on just 1 second. All right, sorry about that. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. I feel present energy, you're really finding your center, and you're really touching base with those things that have stood before you as a challenge. And you're no longer allowing that to pull you in. You're not allowing that energy to pull you in. You've grown, you've raised your vibrational energies, you're more aware, you're more in tune. And so those things that used to block you before no longer block you. So that's very nice energy there for my Virgos. All right, we're going to try a new spread. Beginning of the month, middle of the month, closing of the month. All right, here we go. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance for my Virgos, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What energy do we have? There we go. Closing the month. Last card for beginning of the month. What do we have for the middle of the month? One more for the middle of the month. And closing the month, please. Closing the month for my Virgos. Last card for closing month of April 2023, please. The bottom of the deck in the overall energy, we have the Queen of Wands. Ooh, fiery energy. Got a lot of fiery energy about you. Feeling confident, charismatic, social, feeling like you got things under control. When it's not under control, you can use that wand right there to make, to flip the script. And under that, we have strength. Leo energy, another fire energy. So you're definitely in tune in this Aries moon, Aries energy that will be in the month of April. Very strong. I'm getting a very strong, very confident energy for my Virgos after a serious heartbreak here. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the first beginning of the month? We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. So, you know, in the beginning of the month, I feel like there is a love interest here. And I feel like this could be a very new love interest since you've separated from a heartbreak here. And I feel that you have really taken your time here, and it's taken quite a while. You know, love has not been easy for you, my Virgos. With the Nine of Wands, it's actually been very painful. It's been lots of learning experiences for you when it comes to love. But I see here a connection here with someone, and it's a passionate connection as well. But I don't feel like you're trusting it, and this may be why you have pulled back. You're not trusting it 100% just yet. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for my Virgos. What do we have? What's slow and steady wins the race? Okay, yeah, there's a new offer here with the Page of Cups, the Ten of Staffs, and the Star card, Aquarian energy. So there's really a new offer of love coming your way. And I feel like there's some sincerity because this person has taken some time to come into your energy, but you had to offload some baggage from the past or some burdens or blockages as well before you could truly see what it is that was coming your way. Yeah, so it's a process. It's a process that's happening here. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands energy, please. Nine of Wands, thank you. One more. We have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Staffs. Wow, this person is doing everything possible to flaunt themselves in front of you, to say, hey, it's me, I'm the one, I come with integrity, I come, with truth and morals, and, I'm holding up my spear and I'm saying, I want to be the winner. I want to be the one to get your attention. And they do realize that you have been very hurt in the past. They see that. And I think that that's why they're trying so hard to get your attention, because they don't want you to treat them like the other person from the past. They're not that person. All right, let's clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers, please. We have the Knight of Staffs, the Five of Cups, and the Moon card. The Moon card. So I feel like there is a very strong connection between you and this person. I think the concern is that this person is just coming in for maybe just the sex, or this person's only coming in to tickle your fancy and then be gone. You know, I feel there's a little bit of fear here. You're not very sure, you know, what this is about, and you don't want to be disappointed or saddened if you open up to this person. So you don't know unless you try. You don't know unless you try. You've got to decide whether you're going to be in or whether you're going to be out. Because if you sit around waiting for the shoe to drop, you're manifesting that shoe to drop. So yeah, it's good, you know, but if you come to the table with an open heart, with true intentions, it could turn out so very differently and so very delightfully for you. All right, let's see. Middle of the month, we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the, what the heck is this? Hold on, I'm sorry. That's what I thought. We have the Seven of Swords. I had to count those swords because I had to be sure. It's a little different than the rest of the decks. And we have the Seven of Cups. You do want a relationship. You do want collaboration. You do want partnership. But of course, you want equal reciprocity. You want someone to give and to care as much as you give and you care. And that's to be expected. I'm not saying you're asking for something out of the ordinary. But at the same time, you know what it's like to have someone cheat on you, to treat you with disrespect, or not to honor you, or not to see your value or your worth. So the fear is this person's going to come in and, you know, treat you the same way as that other person treated you. So I feel like you're, and this is what this is talking about, removing your blockages. Do not let someone else's energy ruin what could be so wonderful for you. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and you're going to have to use your discernment on where exactly you want to put those energies. So let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. One more. All right, thank you. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have the Seven of Cups again, and we have the Five of Pentacles. You see, you really do want partnership. You want long-term commitment, but you're scared of the pain that may come along with opening your heart to this. You don't want to disillusion yourself about love the way you feel you did before. And you know, you don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to be ghosted. There's no guarantees, my Virgo. I wish I could say there was, but there aren't. But your best defense is your knowledge. Your knowledge. You're smart. You're smart cookie, right? Let's clarify this Seven of Swords energy, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Wow, I don't even need to pull another card here. I pulled two cards and they just came out. So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Spirit is telling you you're holding on too tightly to the heartbreak from the past. Because the other person wasn't truthful and honest or sincere in the relationship of the past, you're holding on to that. And you need to release it. You need to do some work, and you can do that work during those full moon energies. Wrap it up. All right, let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Last card for the Seven of Cups, please. Okay, thank you. We have the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. There goes my Virgos getting all caught up in their head again, wanting to run for the hills instead of pushing through those emotions and going for those 10 of Cups, that emotional abundance and happiness. I know it's scary, you know, when you've been hurt deeply in a relationship. I get it. But you really need to decide, are you going to let fear determine your future? All right, let's move to closing of the month. Closing the month, we have the Sun. Yay! The Queen of Cups. I like it. I like it. And we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So it looks like there will be a change for the better. It looks like you're really going to attempt to remove these blockages that have been holding you back from truly moving forward in a relationship for many of you. So that's very nice. Oops. Sorry about that. All right, let's clarify. What do we have for the Sun? Please clarify the Sun for my Virgos, closing the month of April. Two more for the Sun, please. We have the Judgment, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 2 of Swords. So what I feel you were blocking, I feel like you really overcome this energy. And with the Judgment card, you really resurrect and give this opportunity that's in front of you a true chance to bring you some 10 of Pentacles here in the 3D world, which is stability, loyalty, partnership, all the things that you could want here. So, you know, I see some true happiness and joy in your future. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, moving from a single energy to a partnership type of energy here on this 3D plane. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. We have the Hermit. There you are, Virgo energy. The 3 of Pentacles and the World card. Closing out one cycle and starting a brand new one. So I love this energy because it definitely tells me that you, Virgo, have shined a light on those dark shadow energies that have been blocking you from finding true happiness and fulfillment and joy. And that doesn't always have to be just in a partnership. It's within yourself so that you open up to new collaborations. Excuse me. So you're closing one cycle, especially it's supported here by the Death card as well. That Queen of Cups energy, you're really following your intuition, you're giving, you're sharing, you're nurturing something very beautiful for you here in the coming future. Let's clarify death. Death is always the ending of a cycle, but transformation into something new, death and rebirth. So let's clarify death, please. Clarify death. Angel, spirits, and guides. Thank you. 2 more. One more. I love it. Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Empress, and the High Priestess. Yes. So you are moving forward in victory, looking for a new journey, a new path, a new road. The Empress is very abundant, very nurturing. Everything she touches turns to gold. You're going to clear the path for a very beautiful, happy future with that High Priestess energy. It's because you now know the good, the bad, and the ugly that can take place in relationships. But you're allowing the opportunity for something good to happen to you after this terrible thing. And, you know, that opens up, you know, you open yourself up to a whole lot of blessings coming your way. I love that energy. Yay. We have the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and again, the Lovers. Again, the Lovers. So I do feel like there may need to be a conversation here that takes place between you and your person or your new suitor, or you may be the suitor, regarding your inhibitions or regarding the fear that you carry regarding relationships. And I'm sure, like I said, they're going to be patient. They're going to be willing to give the effort because they really want your attention. And I feel like you want to give it to them because, you know, that Lover's energy, I feel like you're feeling the same way. All right, let's close out with a Starry Beginnings card. Angel, Spirits, and Guides. Last card for my Virgos for the month of April 2023. Started out a little shaky, but I love the way it ended. It's like a new deer getting their legs under them. Last card, please. Closing message. Thank you. Oh, wow, this is nice. It says, literally says, time to move on. Put all that dark energy in the past, and it says, flow with the river, see where it takes you. Go with the flow, baby. Go with the flow. All right, there you have it, my Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It brought you some clarity, some enlightenment. Please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me any comments below. If you're not part of the Tarot Tribe, hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. Don't forget to check out my celebrity readings that I have been posting. They've been very nice and very in-depth as well. Also, I'm available for personal readings. You can contact me at the email address in the description box below. It has been my pleasure, Virgos, to bring you this reading, and we'll chat again soon. Bye.